Metal Dude wants to know whether you can start dreadlocks with an undercut. So, Metal Dude, whose name that without my glasses I really want to pronounce as Melty Dude. Not sure whether he'd like that. Who knows? But basically the question is, can you start dreadlocks with the sides of your head shaved? So, can you start dreadlocks with an undercut? Short answer is certainly yes. There are many people out there who have dreadlocks on top, undercut underneath, no problem. Basically, you just kind of have to have enough hair within the section that you want to form the dreadlocks from. It doesn't matter what's going on in any other part of your head, really. The dreadlock doesn't care. It just, as long as you have the hair where you want to form the dreadlock, you're good to go. Some things to bear in mind, however, are if you're going to want to maintain that undercut, then you've got to be careful that when you go in to shave the sides that you don't like nip the roots of the dreads, because you don't want to like, oh sorry, just kind of shaved into the root of the dread, because you're going to weaken obviously the dreads that are on the edge of the undercut. And the main thing I guess that you have to consider is you've got to be pretty committed to having the undercut, because if a little bit down the line you decide you don't want the undercut anymore and you'd like a full head of dreads, then it's not the simplest thing. Much easier to go from a full head of dreads to an undercut. So if you have a full head of dreads and you're like, you know, I'm on board of the sides, I want it to be a little cooler on the sides, I want an undercut. No problem, you can easily take the dreads out and undercut, but if you want to go the other way from undercut to dreads, you have to go through the very slow process of growing out those shaven sides, which, as you can imagine, it's going to take a long time for those shaven sides to grow to a length that you can form dreadlocks from. So you might have like an awkward phase where you have dreadlocks and like this weird hair underneath. I don't know whether you'd find that awkward. Potentially. You might end up in a situation like you would with partial dreads, where once it starts to grow out long enough, it starts to kind of get matted into the dreads, so you have to separate it back out, and that might be a bit annoying too. And then once the hair is long enough, you'd have to form it into dreadlocks, and then you'd have like more mature dreads and some baby dreads, which it's not really a big deal, apart from you might be a bit annoyed by the more mature dreads being longer than the baby dreads. Again, not really a huge deal, but something to bear in mind. So, dreadlocks, undercut, yes, good to go. In fact, could be more practical for a lot of people. Fewer dreads to wash, keep them out of your neck. Is that a thing? I don't know. If you enjoyed this short Q&A video, do consider giving it a quick like. If we get another 300 likes or more on this video, there will be another quick Q&A video, same time next week. Sound good? Yes. If you would like to leave me a comment in the comment section, you're more than welcome to do so. It's what it's there for. But if your comment is good and original and cool, it could be answered in the next Q&A video. Excellent. The excitement, the anticipation. You can leave a comment anyway, and it can get answered by me or someone equally as knowledgeable, because like community. Thank you guys for watching. See you again next time. Farewell.